him.
I'm only thinking of him. I'm only thinking of him. Whatever I may do or say, I'm only thinking of him. In my body, it's well known, there is not one selfish bone. I'm only thinking and worrying about him. I've been told he's chasing dragons, and I fear it may be true. If my groom should hear about it, heaven knows what he will do. Oh, I dearly love my uncle, but for what he's done to me, I should like to take and lock him up and throw away the key. But if I do, there is one thing that I swear will still be true. I'm only
I know, my dear.
I'm only
Of course you are, my dear.
I'm only
I
thinking of him. I'm only thinking of him. Whatever I may do or say, I'm only thinking of him. In the very heart of me, there is Christian charity. I'm only thinking and worrying about him. Oh, I think he's been too lonely, living years without a spouse. So when he returns, I fear he may have trouble in the house. For they say he seeks a lady, for his one true love shall be. God forbid that in his madness he should ever think it's me. If he should try, I'll surely die, and I will grimly guard my honor as I cry. I'm only
I know, my dear.
I'm
Of course you are, my dear.
I'm
I They're only thinking of him. They're only thinking of him. How saintly is the plaintive plea. They're only thinking of him. What a comfort to be sure. Now their motives are so pure as they go thinking and worrying about him.
And now there appears on the scene a man of breeding, intelligence, and logic. He is Antonia's fiancé, Dr. Sensin Carrasco, Bachelor of Science, graduate of the University of Salamanca, a man who carries his own self-importance as if afraid of breaking it.
I do not say this. And why is me all my own?
I'd forgotten that family quarrels have a way of getting out of hand. With so much at stake in the game, let us rearrange the pieces. The queen, clever. The castle, formidable. The bishop, charmingly diagonal. And now, the problem of the night.
Samson,
Have you heard? On my way here, I was informed by at least 10 people. My dear, your uncle is the laughingstock of the entire neighborhood. Padre, what do you know of this?
Only the good Signor Kiana has been carried away by his imagination.
That's what you call it? Signor Quijana is suffering from delusions and has completely lost his mind.
Is there a difference?
Exactitude of I beg to remind you, Padre, that I am a doctor.
Please don't fight. We must do something about him.
I'm a little more concerned about us.
What do you mean, us?
Our marriage, my dear. You see, there's a certain embarrassment at having a madman in the family. In the eyes of others.
Oh, come, doctor.
I do not relish claiming a lunatic as uncle.
The innocent must pay for the sins of the guilty.
Guilty of what? A gentle delusion.
How do you know he's gentle? By this time, who knows what violence he has committed? He was,
With sword and lance.
Samson, I had hoped so much for us. For you, really. Everything was to be for you. My uncle's house, his lands.
True, doctor. In time, they would all be yours. After all, if one is to serve science, one must have the means.
Are you a priest or a pawnbroker?
What I meant was, consider the challenge.
Challenge?
Think what cleverness it would take to wean this man from madness, to turn him from his course and persuade him to return home.
That is a challenge.
Impossible.
It can't have gotten
No
far.
more than a day's journey.
Get ready, Padre. We shall go after him. But as we go, there is one thing that I want the world to know.
I feel with pain that once again we now will hear a very often heard refrain. I'm only thinking of him. I'm only thinking of him. Whatever I make him say, I'm only thinking of him.
In my body, it's well known, there is not one selfish bone.
They're only thinking and worrying about him.
Let us now return to the inn. To the kitchen of the inn. Our kitchen, ladies, if you please. Thank you. Yes. Yesterday's onion stew. Chicken stripes and peppers. Look. Now then, as everyone knows, it is imperative that a knight may have a lady. For a knight without a lady is like, why, it's like a body without a soul. To whom would he dedicate his conquest? And what vision would sustain him as he sallies forth to do battle with monsters and ogres? Don Quixote, having discovered his lady, sends his faithful squire to her with a missive